Investors, this is a chart request for Origin Trail, ticker TRAC, TRAC. Origin Trail has the same problem that many cryptos that were released in the previous bull market phase. I explained it in some videos, but I'll explain again. The problem is that all these coins have holders that bought the high, they bought the top at the beginning of the previous bull market without actually knowing that the bull market is over. And other people bought the dips because they were sure that the market is going to recover. And now all these people are holding. They are very jaded. They are very disillusioned, and they are just waiting for a price to reach their entry, to dump the asset, and to get out. This is the basic problem that every crypto has to get over with. Now, there are ways to measure that, but I just want you to know that this is the risk or the challenge that many cryptos face. Now, about Origin Trail, it started on November of 2021, meaning just as Bitcoin was making its all-time high, it made an all-time high as well, and only downhill from there, more than 27% price depreciation. But it's not uncommon. You can see that most of the cryptos that were released in the previous bull market, they had the same issue. From the low of 14 cents, which was on November of 2022, it started a recovery process. This recovery process was in three waves because it is still a correction. One to the upside, or you could call it an A B in June, and it is slowly trying or beginning to recover. Overall, if we look at the weekly EMAs, you see that the 21 EMA is above the 50 EMA, and price is well above both of these EMAs. So overall, TRAC is bullish, and I think that this coin has a chance to recover what it lost. Okay? So it's not looking bad. Actually, it's looking relatively or pretty good. Now, I mentioned that we have to contend with all the holders that were holding, and now they are disillusioned and they want to dump. What do we do? First, I go to the most liquid charts there are, and in my opinion, Binance is the most liquid market. It's the most liquid exchange, and if you want to get a correct assessment on a coin, you should go to the Binance chart. Now, what you need to do is you need to pull a volume profile, a visible range volume profile, or a fixed range. It doesn't really matter. Now, once you pulled the volume profile, you will see that, for example, Origin Trail is in a good situation because the majority of the buying and the selling, this is the value area low, was at 22 cents. This is the value area high at 33 cents. We still have a volume spike here at 38.5, and you can see that this volume spike was actually support not a long time ago. And currently it is almost at the beginning of an uncharted territory as far as the volume profile goes. Yes, this Binance chart doesn't have as much history as this chart, but it's a good enough tool. And I think it is safe to assume that once Origin Trail will make it above where it is currently, let's say above 60 cents, it will face a lot less pressure from previous bull market holders, which is good, which is very good. As for support and resistance, next resistance is at 72 cents. It also has resistance between 1.25 cents to 1.63 cents. Overall, it's not very, we are talking about 200% from here. It's not a lot for a cryptocurrency. And I think that once Origin Trail will make it above this resistance, it would find it a lot easier to continue in a bullish manner. A bullish continuation will be a lot easier. You could say, broadly speaking, that TRAC is forming a cup and handle pattern. I'm saying broadly speaking because it doesn't fit the classical definition of a cup and handle, but the principle is still the same. It made an advance, it retraced some of the advance, now it is back at the ending of the previous bullish move. It is consolidating in what could be the handle, and it's safe to not estimate, but maybe guesstimate that it can make the same progress again after consolidation, which brings us to about where I pointed previously, to the 1.63, $1.63. Overall, this asset looks pretty good. Some of the previous bull market cryptos I don't have any hope for. This coin looks bullish, price action looks robust, and I think that it has a fair chance of making it to 162, 164, no problem at all, and we'll need to take it up from there. But overall, excuse me, TRAC is looking good for continuation.